Emily is on a long train ride today, heading south. She has a window seat. The afternoon sun is coming in from the left. She tilted the shade halfway down. She tucked her bag into the overhead rack and sat down with her phone. For the first hour, she replied to messages and skimmed through a few things. The train slid through the suburbs without stopping. Then she glanced up. The city was already behind them. She hadn't even noticed it go. There were hills on both sides of the track now. The ground had turned to a deep, fresh green. Emily set her phone down on the seat beside her and turned to the window. A rice paddy came into view below, its surface glassy and still. Then another one. Then another after that. They stretched out across the wide valley floor. A narrow river ran between two of the paddies. It looked cold and quick against the pale stones. A small house sat near the river. A bicycle was leaning against the wall outside. She watched for it to come into full view, then watched it vanish. 3 seconds, maybe 4. She kept watching. More hills rose and fell. More fields passed below. The train was moving very fast, but the sky above the hills was completely still. She had a podcast downloaded for the journey. She hadn't opened it once. The train moved into a tunnel. The window went dark. In the glass, she could see her own reflection, sitting upright with her hands in her lap. She looked a little tired. The tunnel was long. She sat quietly and waited. Then the light came flooding back. The train came out on the other side, and the landscape had changed completely. The hills were gone. A wide, flat plain stretched out ahead of her. Far off, a small town sat low against the horizon. The sky looked different out here. A lighter blue, a little softer. Emily leaned toward the glass and looked out. Then she reached for her phone and checked the time. An hour and 20 minutes had passed. She hadn't looked at her phone once. She thought about her earbuds. The podcast was still waiting. She put the phone down, face down, on the seat beside her. There was still a long way to go. She turned back to the window for the changing views.